So I was looking at your profile, and tell me if I'm wrong. It looks like you were enlisted Army, and then you actually then went to West Point.
Yeah.
That's pretty unique. Kind of tell me that story if you don't mind.
Yeah, I started thinking about financial independence as a 10th grader in high school. I was an athlete. When my basketball scholarship fell through coming out of high school, I turned down my academic scholarships and enlisted in the Army. And as soon as I got to my unit, I immediately enrolled in college courses, continued to play sports. And as a result of that activity, one of my professors, her husband was a West Pointer. She knew my company commander, and they approached me about the idea of going to West Point. Now, I had no intention of going. I actually had a disdain for West Point officers just because of what my experiences were. But because they were willing to support the process, even if I didn't believe they would, I did continue to do the process. And so fortunately, I was in a position academically and with my profile as a high schooler to be, to have the criteria. And lo and behold, as I was going through that process, I got a knock on the door from my first sergeant saying that we're going to be deployed to Operation Desert Shield out of Germany. And we deployed, and I found myself in the desert. They kept sending paperwork even while I was there. And then one night on patrol, as I was walking the perimeter during Operation Desert Storm, I said, Lord, if you allow me to make it back, I'll never waste a day of my life. That was the defining moment for me that inevitably led me to say, yes, I'm going to lock in to this idea. And so when we did get back to Germany, I got the appointment to the prep school, which was a 10-month program.
Okay.
I looked at that as a great way to get back into the academic frame of mind and to play basketball on the junior college type level, and did well there. And on February 26, 1992 at 10:30 a.m., I wrote out in Benjamin Franklin T, pros and cons, and made a decision to go to the academy.